I'm in my son's room. We're on the last floor up. He got asthma, so I keep his window open. I keep his window open. His window is open. Okay? The fan is there, so you can get some air. What you're hearing is outside his window. Listen closely. TV is off. The TV is off. The window's open. This is near his desk. Yes, it's messy. That's his desk. Nothing is, his computer is off. Everything's off. His bed is located right here. His bed. So if he have his door closed, this is what he's listening to, with his window open. I can't tell you how many times I have asked the New York City Housing Authority to remove those benches from out of the courtyard. Remove the benches from out of the courtyard. They sit there and they smoke and they drink and they make these noise. And the majority of the time, these are not even residents of this building. And for right now, the individuals who's making this noise, they are friends and families of certain residents in this building. And I'm going to show this video to the property manager. And I'm going to let her know who is responsible for those people being in that courtyard making noise this hours of the night. You see what time of the night it is? You see that clock right there? That's at night. That's midnight. That's not in the afternoon. This is not the afternoon. It's night. It's night. It's night. It's night. It looks like it's day because there's light out there. It's the courtyard lighting. But it's not. It's midnight. It's 12 o'clock midnight. My son has to get up and go to school in the morning. I have to get up and leave out early in the morning. And you, New York City Housing Authority, you're complaining about getting rent from residents? You want rent from residents, and if they don't give you your rent, you take them to court? Well, I am telling you right now, take me to court. I challenge you. Because you've been getting my rent in advance. You've been getting advanced paid rent from me. But that's going to all stop. That's going to stop. I'm going to show the high court judge this video. I guarantee you, I promise you, this and every other video that I've taken, I am going to show the judge. I'm going to let the judge hear this. It's 12 o'clock midnight. Let me show you who's making this noise. You see, that's the light. And that's who's making the noise. This is night. It's night. It's only about four people out there. 4. And they're sitting on the bench underneath people's windows. People who have their windows open. People have their windows open so they can get some air. Because it's a cool night out. And people have their window open so they can get some air. But they can't get no peace. I know they can't. I know they're hearing this. I know they are hearing this. And you, de Blasio, you said that you're going to send police officers to parole these grounds. And you're not. I don't know who the hell is voting for this mayor de Blasio. I don't know who the hell is doing it. But it sure as hell ain't me. Because they're disturbing the peace. Hang on. Okay. So where's my son? My son is in my bedroom. He's in there trying to get some sleep. And there's no peace in there either because you got the construction people outside. You got the construction workers outside that window. So we can't breathe and we can't sleep. Everybody's like, why don't you move? Why don't you move? Why don't you send some money over here so I can move? I already made that clear. If I hear one more person comment and tell me, why don't you move? Why don't you move? I'm going to curse you out. I'm going to curse you right out. So get ready for it. All right? Wait for it. Because it's coming at you. Why don't you move? Why don't you vote? Why don't you vote? Why don't you get a job? Why don't you do something? And don't worry about whether or not I move. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about my finances. Because let me tell you something. You don't know what's underneath my sleeves. You don't know what I got in store. You have no idea. I told you guys from the very beginning. This is just the start of it. This is just the start. You ain't seen nothing yet. From the very first time I was making my videos, I warned every single individual who came up on my channel and was talking smack. I was like, yeah? You want to see something with the New York City Housing Authority? You ain't seen nothing yet. So there. With that being said, have any of you been watching the media? Have any of you been listening? Because it's on. It's on. The war is on. That's right. I ignited the fire. I ignited it. And now every single NYCHA resident is on the rampage. That's right. They're on the rampage. They came to me and I told them what to do. And they're doing it. They're doing it one by one by one by one. And they're exposing. They're exposing this type of corruption. Don't come to us and ask us for our vote. Don't tell me about, oh, you need to move, this and that. Yeah? Well, you got a whole lot of people to go after to say you need to move, you need to move. A whole lot. People who live in these developments, they work for the fire department. They work for the police department. They work for corrections. They're nurses. Some of them are dentists. Who do you think live in these developments? The problem is, you, New York City Housing Authority, you like to mix working class people with slum, with bums. That's the problem. You need to take those residents, like myself, that are tax-paying, hardworking, and put us in the newly constructed development. Give us the opportunity to make that choice. Give us documentation and information and say, listen, you can move to this development if you want. You're on the list. You're in good standing, so forth and so on. Here's your document to move. If you want to stay where you are, then stay there. If you want to move, then move. We gave you the option. We gave you the finances, the funds. We gave you the resources. Here you are.